Warning, this show has outdated attitudes, language, and views which may cause offense today. If you don't like it, suck it. Valhalla, what is your profession? Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and this morning we're going to talk about the shitstorm going on over at Lucasfilm at Disney because, my God, they are going off the hook. But first, before we do that, I want to say good morning to Mary's Game Room. Good morning, Mary. She just had her contest for her Extra Life campaign. Huge giveaways. Big shout out to Chefzilla, who won the Glory is Fleeting Tapestry, brother. It is on the way this morning. Congratulations, bro. That is so awesome. Good morning to my wrenches, Purple Valkyrie, Samantha, Joe, the Valkyries are here, and Chris Persia, the wrench of wrenches. Good morning, Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction. He is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Sit Room, Derek McManus. Tim and Flip, good morning. Colin P. Smith. The Mirasphere Origins. I hope I said that correctly. The Mirasphere Origins. Good morning. Good morning, Dave G. Sound, Derek McManus. Lady Myst, the Guardian of the Void, is here. Good morning, Lady Myst. How is everyone doing out there on this fine Monday? Good morning, Loriana Creel. Good morning to the Battle Angel, Heiress of Chaos. Good morning and hello to Jedi Bill 797. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Starry-Eyed Girl. How are you doing, Starry-Eyed Girl? Woo, I may blow my voice out before we actually even get to the show this morning. Wow, what a Monday. Guys, hello. Mark the Infinitely Tired, good morning, brother. Guys, it is so good to have you here. Pod Racing Palpatine, winner of the Bunta Eve Classic, good morning, brother. Nerdholic, hail. How are you doing, Nerdholic? Man, what a great group of people. Low spec Linux laptop. Good morning. How is everybody doing out there? Nancy B-Star, good morning to you, Nancy. How are you doing? It is so good to see y'all here. If Jedi Bill's here, Nina can't be far. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So, what do we have in store today? Lucasfilm and people surrounding what they want Star Wars to be have gone absolutely effing mental. This didn't start here. This has been going on for a while. You all know this. You know the people that have been covering this. You know that I have been covering this. You know that groups like the Fandom Menace, that Geeks and Gamers, Doomcock, Gary from Nerdrotic, they've all covered this. And yet here we are. They're still pandering. They're still bowing. They're still kneeling to the cancel culture. And what do we've got this morning? We've got Anita Sarkeesian, the mouse of mouth, running her collective mouth about the Mandalorian and boob armor. Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? Boob armor. That's the problem we have now. That's why we need to reshape Star Wars and make it even more feminine than it already is because of effing boob armor. Are you kidding me? I could not believe this. I could not believe this. Her quote, Lady Mandalorians have boob armor. Like, oh, come on, seriously? Yeah, Anita, fucking women have fucking armor and it's functional. There's a reason why it is the way that it is. Just because you don't have tits doesn't mean that Katie Sackhoff doesn't have tits and she needs that armor plate the way it is. I cannot believe people like this. I cannot believe that there are people out there that want to do shit like this. It is completely ironic that while they want female representation, they don't want female representation. They don't want female representation. They want ugly, flat, non-female representation while sitting there pointing their fingers at the males saying, you're evil, you're ist, you're this, you're that. It's terribly ist to cater to women's needs in combat. Wow. Wow. Anita replied that. Can you believe that? It's terribly ist to cater to women's needs in combat. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Wow. I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock. There is a picture that goes along with all of this that shows the female Mandalorians in the Clone Wars cartoons and the armor they had up top and how it looks exactly like the armor that's in the Mandalorian. Who cares about canon? Who cares about the fact that Mandalorians tailored the armor for their female troops? Wow. Wow. You know what, ladies? It's time to get rid of them. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it's time to get rid of them. Heiress of Chaos is pro boob protection, even if Anita isn't. Well, it's Starry Eyed Girl, hashtag boob envy. Hashtag boob envy. And why? Defend the boobs, says Derek McManus. Boobs need to be respected and protected, Chris Persia. What's wrong with boob armor? Boobs need protection. Save the boobies. Wow. Wow, I can't believe it. It's almost like this woman who hates other women, who hates that other women get any kind of attention besides her, has a problem with boobs. Project Storytime, low-key. Shadiversity did a video on boob armor years ago. In short, it's very smart to tailor armor to the wearer. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is very smart to tailor armor to the wearer. If you just bought like a general, like just everyday, let's say half plate. Let's say you bought a half plate of mail for the top of your body and you don't have it tailored to you. Guess what? It's going to move around. It's not going to fit right. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to function well in combat. It's almost like they don't want women to be seen as women. They don't want women to be seen as women. Isn't that right, Anita? Isn't that right? Why don't you come on here, Anita? Why don't you jump in here along with that flamer dude, and you come and you defend your position, because I don't think you will. I think that's the last freaking thing you want to do, because you're a jealous, toxic little bitch. That's what I think. That is what I think. You can't handle the fact that women have some armor that's tailored to them. NB Geek, let's talk with a $5 super chat. I knew it was Bo-Katan the moment I saw the armor. I love they brought her back, and she kicked ass again in live action. All breasts matter. Let's give NB Geek, let's talk, not only a skull, but the hashtag all breasts matter. Thank you so very much, brother. Skull!
There it is! Take your hat off, boy. That's a $1 bill.
Thank you so very much, NB Geek, for keeping the home fires burning, brother. And you are right. All breasts matter. ABM, 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 ABM. Why? Because Anita is such a salty little bee. She can't handle the fact that Katie Sackhoff got some armor tailored to her. She can't handle the fact that Katie Sackhoff looks banging in that armor. And you know what? If Katie Sackhoff was in this chat right now, if she was like, I'm going to get up and I'm going to listen to some Mischief on Mornings of Mischief, she wouldn't be here right now saying, hell yeah, I look better than damn Anita Sarkeesian. Why? Because she's real. Why? Because she's like Gina Carano. She doesn't give a shit. I don't care what side of that aisle you are on. If you come out and you just don't give a shit, if you come out and you're like, look, I'm here to have fun, chew some bubble gum and kick some major ass, that is great for you. Hell yes. Bring the real. Bring the reality. Bring the reality of it all. Yes, Lord Thoth, Katie's channel is hilarious. Because of Mark the Infinitely Tired, I found out that Katie Sackhoff has a YouTube channel. I found out that she's got like 90-something thousand subscribers and she's banging away on YouTube. And it's funny. Why is it funny? Because she's being herself. She is being real. She's not being a fake, woke, blue-haired, Landwell SJW that is sucking green booby milk day in and day out, trying to tell all you people how to live your lives, how you're wrong for thinking one thing, how you're wrong for stepping in one direction, how you're wrong for not seeing everything their way. She is hanging out being a real human being. And that's all that matters. And she is going to kick the shit out of the Cheese Larson because she's real. When Cheese Larson is long gone from YouTube, when Cheese Larson has turned her back on her supposed fans that rushed out to subscribe to her bullshit channel, Katie Sackhoff's still going to be around. Yeah, see, we women have these things called boobs. And a lot of the time that causes our chest to, well, not be flat. So we need different fitting armor than men. In fact, it would be extremely uncomfortable. What else you got? What else you got, Aris? Throw the rest of it in there. Yeah. Extremely uncomfortable, maybe even painful to have them press that flatly against our chest with men's armor. So is Anita claiming she's okay with other women being in pain because she's insecure about her own boobs? That is exactly what she is saying. She hates the fact that there are women out there that look good. She hates the fact that there are women out there that are banging and they're real and they don't follow all this woke ass bullshit. You see, those are the traitors. You women in chat right now, you're all traitors to Anita. You are all traitors to the cause because you aren't throwing her money and saying, Heil Anita. You're all traitors for being here. They hate that shit. They don't like that shit. They don't like my show. Why don't they like my show? Because I tell the truth and I bring the facts. And right now, the facts point at Anita being a skeezy ass skank hoe because she don't care about any other women. All she cares about is herself, her own perception, and if you are giving money to her or not. That is all she cares about, is getting that moolah, getting that bang, continuing her cause, talking her shit, running her mouth, because that's what she does. And if you don't support that, well, ladies and gentlemen, you're evil. You're on the other side of the fence. You're this wing. You're an ist, a phobe. You hate your own sex. It completely boggles the mind how anybody ever paid this woman a dime, but they have, folks. Don't even think twice about the fact that they have. They have been paid. They have been bought to continue this line of bullshit from Boogie on down, from everyone this bitch has ever gone after. She has gone after them because she's getting a payday. She's getting a payday, and she's going to sit there and run her mouth. Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Katie Sackhoff, man, can you imagine the look on her face when she got to see her armor in real life for the first time? I would have lost my stuff. I bet she did, MBD. I bet she did lose her mind. Why did she lose her mind? Because that was some badass shit. You can say whatever you want to about Disney. You can say whatever you want to about Kathleen Kennedy. You can say over and over again that Kathleen Kennedy has done this and that and the other. I'm probably not going to argue with you, but one thing I will argue on you with is that she has control over Favreau. You see, that's the difference. Favreau can do what he wants. He's too big to be told this is what you're going to do. So when he says, hey guys, we're going to do this. Hey guys, we're going to make this armor. Hey guys, I can't wait to do this. She cannot argue with him. She can make a suggestion, but she can't argue with him. Why? Because he's Jon fucking Favreau. He's the king of the Marvel movies. He started the whole damn thing. No matter what your view on anything over at Disney and Lucasfilm is, Jon Favreau does what Jon Favreau wants. And Purple Valkyrie, she made an issue where there wasn't one. Typical SJW attention-seeking behavior. That is exactly right. And that is exactly what they do. Psycho Dorf 9 with a $2 super chat and a $5 super chat earlier. Thank you so very much. Psycho Dorf 9. Skeezian equals Turbo Grifter. You guys remember that song in the 80s? It used to be one of my favorite. One of the first songs I ever listened to in my car. And it was called Turbo Lover. I'm your turbo lover. Bam, yes, thank you so very much, Psychodorf 9. Skull brother. There's two of them for you, Psychodorf 9, one for the one earlier and one for that one. Thank you so much, brother, for being here. And that's damn right, Turbo Grifter. Turbo Grifter. Vigilante Williamson, good morning. Hello, everyone. I'm up to catch the show. Welcome, brother. Welcome. I drop in Katie's channel too, Easton Burkholder. And it's because she's real. She's real. She's not being a fake ass little twit. She is being herself. She is talking about shit that's actually happened. She's not making shit up. She's not like, oh my God, how did you get here? Oh, everyone, check out my special guest. I didn't know you were coming. Bull effing shit. She didn't know someone was coming. No, Katie, bring it and bring the facts. Why? Because she's a real woman. She doesn't have to hide behind all this bullshit SJW crappy ass nonsense. She can be real. She can be real, and she's here and she's doing what we're all doing. Not doing the bullshit that Anita does, not doing the bullshit that Brie the Cheese does, not any of that crap. And Captain's fired Loki, just a thought, but perhaps people wouldn't be so damn worried about a woman's boobs if they allowed them to also have a character and personality. Wouldn't that be something? Can you imagine that? Do you know that they didn't want Rey to look feminine? Isn't that something? Why would you not want your lead female character to look feminine? Why would you want that? Why would you want your lead female character in the sequel trilogy, in the Disney trilogy, to get with a guy that was constantly torturing her and killing her friends? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because Kathy, ladies and gentlemen, is projecting. And Kathleen Kennedy is just like Anita. Kathleen Kennedy is just like Anita. They can't handle other women. They cannot handle other women being ahead of them. They cannot handle other women looking better than them. Kathleen Kennedy fetched the coffee for Lucas and Spielberg. She wanted to be top bitch in the kennel. And guess what? She got what she wanted. And now she doesn't want any other women that look better than her around. I'd call that a personal problem. Why would you not want your lead female star to look female, to be female, to act female? Just like Anita doesn't want boob armor in The Mandalorian. Just like Anita has a problem with other women getting attention or other women getting her hard-earned dollars that you owe her. Do you guys realize that that is how these people think? You owe them your hard-earned dollars for this woke-ass bullshit. You owe them that. Purple Valkyrie, we've encountered women like that. We have, haven't we? Starry-eyed girl, none of the female characters in the sequel trilogy are attractive. Daisy and Kelly are beautiful women. They sabotaged them. It's disgusting. Isn't that interesting? That they would take these beautiful women and wrap them up in burlap sacks and put them on display. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy, you're right, Vigilante Williamson. Kathleen Kennedy did a lot of things in Hollywood. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And look how it's turning out now. Look what happens when they put her at the top of the line. Look where our women characters go. How many badass females have we gotten in movies? And now they're a fucking joke. They're a meme. People make fun of them. Bod Racing Palpatine, winner of the Boonty Eve Classic. Burlap. Have to subvert the male gaze, or is it the female gaze, Vigilante? I don't think it has anything to do with the male gaze. I don't think it does. I think it's jealousy, Vigilante. It's jealousy. They want your eyes on them. You know, I read this fucking article the other day about how more men need to start dating social justice warrior females, blue-haired land whales. I kid you not. More men need to start dating the blue hairs because it's not right. It's ist and phobe for men to not want anything to do with blue-haired social justice warrior land whales. Save the land whales, right? Save the land whales because they're a dying species. They're going out of business. Jason Momoa with the shirt off. Well, Colin P. Smith, I do have a job in the wings. That's the Jason I give the blue-haired land whales. Land whales drinking blue milk, green manatee booby milk. See, it's okay for the manatees to have them, but not human beings. Do you know why? Because they want you looking at them. They want all your focus to be on them. They don't want you to see real, beautiful women, the real, beautiful women that we have in chat right now. See, they don't want you to see them. They don't want you to look at them. They don't want you to know they exist. They have no idea. Weak women hate strong women. The Stitch Cafe. Hell yes. Oh, Madam Geek. Welcome, Madam Geek, to Mornings of Mischief. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Mrs. and Be Geek. Women hate strong women. Weak women hate strong women. Welcome to Mornings of Mischief. Mrs. MB Geek, Madam Geek. Hello, and thank you so very much for serving our country. Thank you so very much for being a strong female role model. Thank you so very much for standing up and saying, we will not kneel. Because we don't kneel. We never kneel. We will not kneel. Not to them, not to anyone. Not to the haters out there, not to the hate mailers out there, not to the little screwball crybaby cousin banging little bitches that come in here after the show is over and leave little comments because they're too ballless to come in here and say it to our faces. We do not kneel. Not for them, not for anyone. Strong, independent females are real, folks. We've had them for hundreds of years. We have had them. Does nobody remember Joan of Arc? A 13-year-old girl who grabbed a sword and some armor and led an army. And do you know who persecuted her? The same people that don't like boob armor. The same people that want to act like there have been no strong women in the world except for them. And the Stitch Cafe says, when I wore my Kevlar vest in Afghanistan, it would have been so nice if it was tailored to me being small. It would have been so nice if it was tailored to her, tailored to a woman. They can do that on a show, and they get 9 kinds of shit for it. What does that tell you? Yeah, boo mama is the devil, Bobby. What does that tell you? Don't forget Battle Angels Purple. MB Geek, let's talk. She is only 4'8". Good God, woman. You have the heart of a fucking tiger, Mrs. Geek. I had no idea. I had no idea. You have the heart of a tiger, Madam Geek. I'm gonna have to rename this stream. You're a tiger, lady. You are a tiger. And she says, "Yep, I'm tiny." Oh, Anita doesn't get what a strong woman is. The rest of them do not get what a strong woman is. And why? Why? Because they're so afraid. They're so afraid some other woman is going to come along and take the spotlight. Project Storytime, I take responsibility for not finding blue-haired land whale attractive. I take responsibility for marrying a strong woman. I take responsibility for not giving money to these people. They want your money, they want your support, and they want your silence. She is a hobbit, that Anita. She's not a hobbit, dude. That's a disgrace to a hobbit. She's like a mini orc. Loki's Mornings of Mischief. James Taylor was attacked for creating a Parler account, and guess what? He took the knee. I know. I actually have that article pulled up right now, MB Geek. But we are hot right now, and we are on a roll. Personally, I thought the Mandos looked great. They looked fucking epic, pod racing Palpatine. They looked epic. Never really noticed the boob armor until the SJ. Dude, I didn't either. They looked great. No one noticed. No one gave it a second thought until these fucking thoughts and blue-haireds brought it up. Because that's what they do. Hashtag close your wallet, Purple Valkyrie. That is right. Close your wallet. Don't give him a damn dime. I wouldn't presume to tell you what to do with your money, but my wallet is closed. I will not give them a dime. Bat Steven Skull beat up Pedro. Anita wouldn't last 5 minutes with female Viking warriors of Asgard. Hell no. Or Valhalla, brother. They do not know. They do not know what they've done. All they've done is make women look weaker. That is all they've done. That is all they are doing is making women look weaker. And maybe that's the point. Stitch Cafe, I know, right? I didn't pay any attention. Nobody paid any attention to the armor. Colin P. Smith, Loki. The reason they want to make people date SJWs is that they actually deny the biological underpinnings of attraction. That's right. And they hate real families. They hate families that stick together. They hate all of that because it goes against their narrative. Anita is the golem of the internet, a sad, pathetic creature, but always evil and should never be trusted. Project Storytime. I love it. NB Geek, let's talk Loki. I love the fact that they even stated that Mando is from a different clan and follows a different Mando code. I found that to be a great thing to have in the story. Not only that, NB Geek, they do not have Beskar plate. That means if they get shot, they get shot. The armor will only take 1 or 2 hits. Dude, they are not wearing Beskar armor. They are not wearing Mandalorian forged Beskar armor because they don't have the technology and the history to make it. They don't. They do not have the ability to make Beskar armor. Death Watch did not have someone who could forge the armor because all of that was left behind. Only the old clans still do. That is why that clan matriarch is so badass in season 1, dude. That is why she is so important in season 1, is she can make that armor. She can make the Mandalorian Beskar. That is why she is the leader of the clan. And they just go over that like it's nothing. But it is so important. Look at the armor. Look at the armor Bo-Katan and her Mandalorians are wearing, and then look at the Mandalorians. It's totally different, not just the design, but the material, the thickness. Those Mandalorians, Bo-Katan and her two groupies that are with her, they are wearing the same kind of plasteel plate that the stormtroopers wear. It is not modern day Mandalorian Beskar plate, because that is the old way. That is the ancient way of forging Mandalorian armor. They don't have that. They do not have that. Yeah, different sectors that broke off. That's because they all came from a different homeworld. They all came from Malachor 5. And Malachor 5 was destroyed hundreds and hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. Heiress of Chaos, the battle angel has to go. You have a great day, Heiress of Chaos. Stay safe. Fat Steven Skull beat up Pedro. Loki needed an attack Cara Dune's armor. So why was this boob armor so focused? I dare her to go after Cara Dune. Do you want to know why she didn't go after Cara Dune? Because Cara Dune would tell her to sit and spin on her junk. Cara Dune's got bigger balls than a lot of the men I know. Cara Dune wouldn't deal with it. Cara Dune would tell her to shut her effing mouth. That's why. Yeah, the Watch, Death Watch, Weight Watchers. Yeah, the different sects. Weight Watchers broke off with their leader named Jared. Yeah. Because Gina would flatten Anita. She's a coward. Starry-eyed girl. Oh, I love the kick-ass females that are throwing out such epic comments. Battle Angel took off a second ago. We have got Madam Geek. We have got Starry-eyed Girl. We have got Purple Valkyrie. We have got Samantha Joe. The women are bringing it on this show. And why? Because they are not afraid. They aren't like Anita and her ilk that have to run around screaming their bloody heads off, having panic attacks because a woman in a show has armor that looks badass. That is the way it is. Anita is a professional heel. She is Stephanie McMahon in real life, except she is broke. I love that. Vigilante Williamson. I love that. And if I even mention wrestling, it's going to be like nosedive. Bone, good morning, Bone. Good morning, everybody that has come in late. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We are talking about the boob armor. The fact that Lucasfilms Limited does not have boobs, boys, or brains. They don't. They have girls that look like boys. They have girls there dressing like boys. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing that Disney, the company that brought you 1,000 princesses, can't make one look good on screen? Isn't that amazing? And the pandering that is going on for certain groups is insane. MB Geek, let's talk. Loki, Gina Joy Carano is on Parlor now, and unlike James Taylor, she is not going to take any. Hell no. Hell no, she's not. And hail to Mexican Iron Man. Did I miss Mexican Iron Man? Mike, are you in here? Did I miss you, brother? Did you throw out a comment that I missed? I know we are burning shit down with a flamethrower this morning. So if I missed you, brother, I'm sorry. We lot of love to Mexican Iron Man. Guys, he is doing better, but he's in a lot of pain. They've been weaning him off the good stuff, if you know what I mean. So give a little love out there to Mexican Iron Man, brother. We love you. We love you, brother. We love you. We care about him. I just want to shout out to him. Yes. Yes. Mexican Iron Man, if you're out there, we are all with you, brother. We know you're in some pain, but we're all here for you. They were calling you out on Gary's Nerdrotic's private stream the other day. They were calling you out on Friday Night Frolics. They were all saying we love Mexican Iron Man. So hell, brother, we love you, we miss you, and we can't wait till you're back here. We cannot wait until you're back here. And Mexican Iron Man, he just sent me a message, guys. He just sent me a message and said, no, I'm listening, did not comment. I'm on drugs. You're doing great. Thank you so much, Mexican Iron Man. We love you, brother. And you know what? That is the difference between us and them. That is the difference between us and them. When one of us goes down, we do not eat them alive. We do not turn on our own. Mexican Iron Man, we love you, brother, and we would never turn our backs on you. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The man himself. Brother, we're with you. We stand with you at this time. We know you can't stand on your own right now, so we stand with you. We stand side by side with you, brother. We are here with you. That is what we do, and that is the difference between us and them. When one of them goes down, it's like a pack of hyenas eating each other. It's like a pack of damn hyenas going after the one with a maimed leg. Not here. Not here. We pick our brothers and sisters up and we stand with them in the wall. We work with them in that wall because that is what we do. Because we aren't afraid of those little wannabe bitches. We're not afraid of those little stupid shit-talking dumbasses that can't stand up and say, I don't like you. I don't like you, Loki. I don't like you. I don't like you, Loki. I'm gonna go into your comment section after everyone's gone, and I'm gonna run my mouth and cry like a little bitch because Eris was mean to me, or Samantha Joe didn't say hi to me, or Purple Valkyrie is a woman. Oh my God, I have to say something, but I can't in your live stream because I'm a little bitch. You see, we don't do that here. If you got something to say, come on in and say it. Come on in and say it. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Order a new kickstand for Mexican Iron Man. Gordon's alive. Yes, Gordon's alive. Oh, man. I got that record. I got that Flash Gordon record on. I got it on vinyl, Lord Thop, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Clytus, I'm bored. Right at the beginning. And yes, they do. Well, Gordon's alive. Dun, 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 dun. Flash. Yes. MB Geek, let's talk. Loki, we take care of our own. Mexican Iron Man, Bird of Prey Fiber, Gypsy Lemons. Yes, sir. We take care of the people that take care of us and take care of this community. And let me tell you something. No one takes care of this community quite like Mexican Iron Man. Bird of Prey 5 said something. I'm going to say this before I go. Bird of Prey 5 said something. It was maybe a couple weeks ago. He said Loki had this idea, this vision, that he wanted to network the channels. He wanted to get a network going with as many channels as he possibly could. Do you know why I wanted to do that? Because the more of us that stand together, the more of us that stand side by side, the more of us that raise our voices in unison together, the harder it is to point their fingers at us and call us is and obes and Yahtzees. The harder it is for them to point the finger at us and say we're just a bunch of male ists. The more of us that stand up and scream enough is enough together, the harder it is for them to ignore us. We take care of our own because we were all in this fight together. Everyone in the fandom, everyone that gets on their YouTube channel and speaks up and says, I will not be silent. Anyone that stands up to people that want to silence you, that want to take your voice away, that want to tell you that if you're not in line with their views, you need to be removed. It's the damnedest thing I've ever heard. Remove YouTube channels. Remove people's voices. If you're not in line with us, you're gone and you're silenced. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to live like that. And nerdholics. Yes, for wrath, for ruin, and for the fandom menace.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.